So when we think about the horse, you know, really gathering under himself, as in a rein back or the piaffe, those are sister exercises. Just like we've talked about, the shoulder in is the sister to the canter, the rein back is the sister to the piaffe. It's a very squared up, diagonal movement. The horse is really seated, round in his sacroiliac, lifting up of his shoulders and pole. And the passage is a lot more related to the medium trot. And so when we think about like what should my aids be like, the piaffe aids are very, very similar to the rein back aids. The getting the horse to lift himself up in the passage, we have to change those aids a little bit, because the piaffe and passage are a little bit less connected, even though it's all the same trot and it's a continuum of the trot, right? Like if we had like 17 different trots, piaffe would be a 1 and extended trot would be a 17. And passage would probably live around 3 or 4. But we have to also cue the horse as to what we want them to do. And so here I'm just going to do a little bit of the piaffe out of the walk. And then I think I'll actually even show a little bit of a rein back. And I want you to note, when I put my leg farther back and I drape my heels down, look at, he's even doing it because I put a little pressure on my calf and I sent my energy, you know, I stretched myself up, but I sent my energy down. I'm squeezing both legs and I'm sending my energy like back and down in my heels. Both legs at the same time. For piaffe, I have that same like gathering feeling, but I alternate my legs to give a little bit more energy to the horse. When I want the horse to then leave and step out to the passage, I, you know, sit up and I slide both my legs forward and I squeeze both legs at the same time, you know, up into that passage. Legs a lot farther forward. When I have a horse in the canter who's all balled up and doesn't want to go forward, we talk about getting the legs really forward and almost feeling like I'm going to kick him in the elbow accidentally. Like sometimes when I'm really like and I think I went through this a little bit in the behind the leg video with Gideon, how the more we kick back here, look what happens. The more I kick, the more he stops, and he's just like twirling around like, what are you doing? Darbs, we gotta show the people. We gotta show the people.